was that sound? Was that a sneeze or a laugh? What the fuck am I looking at?
No, I think he's playing.
What is that horrible thing in chat?
That's what we're starting with that.
Kane.
What is that?
It's a good question.
Is that an Among Us creature?
That's what's happening on your head.
I can also see.
I was going to ask
Goofy.
if that's a berserk creature, honestly.
Oh.
Why is it swinging so aggressively?
Is that what's on Kane's head in the game?
No, it's just.
Bro, I wish I was packing that much meat.
Just the lower half.
Fuck,
okay.
dude.
Fuck it, you could take out a fucking continent with that bitch.
Yeah. No,
Every time Kane shakes his head.
Cut the skyscraper in half.
Oh, bro, I would love that.
I can't show it. I wish I could, chat.
No yes or no questions, please.
Just put it in your Discord.
Is it girthy? Yes.
Well, yes, it is pretty girthy.
Oh gosh! As I look over to the group, to the Discord, to let them know that we're live, they're busy fighting about Sony. So we're gonna just do this.
Sony. What's
Okay.
bad about Sony?
I don't know. Okay.
Yo, why have I never been in here before?
Been in where before?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Underwear.
Did you find the porn area of my Discord?
Did I worry about it?
Maybe.
He did. He did.
Some of these people got good
I'm
taste.
very-
It's a
I'm
lot
very-
better than Webb's Discord.
I'm very concerned.
Webb's Discord is fucking full of weirdos, especially Cham.
Ooh.
Tim
Well,
is
look
very good for scaring away weirdos, and I am very happy for that.
Yeah.
All right. So, if everybody is done with their meme dumping and dick swinging, we will begin.
Literally.
That is probably... There's probably going to be more of that. I'm going to promise you that.
Oh, no, there is going to be more of it. I just mean outside of the game setting.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So...
I'm just looking at porn right now.
Fuck's wrong with you? All right. So, now that we're... So, you guys came back through the first portal, and Kane grew a dick on his head. Because Doth was really, really tired. The halfling guardian of space and time, or the deep gnome guardian of space and time, was tired of dealing with your shenanigans with your penis armpits, so he just gave you one on your forehead. However, now that you guys have gone back into the Portals of Pain Nexus, the second portal has opened up.
Yay. So I guess we should head through there. Is he going to give us a talking to on what we're supposed to be doing?
Well, he's standing there. He's just waiting to see if you guys are done doing any shenanigans. You literally just popped through the portal, and then he grew a dick on Kane's head.
Okay,
Right
I
now-
didn't know if we were going to have like a little
Forehead,
rest time
penis.
So-
or directly.
No.
Right now, I'm just brewing some moonshine.
Okay.
I'm going to try and get my forehead penis erect.
Does he have to roll for that?
Roll Constitution.
What is my constitution? Okay.
See what shenanigans.
That chick has no ass. What
Please, come on, give me a good one.
Stop looking at porn.
Are they all in my
Never.
Discord server now?
Oh, let's go.
All right, that's a 17. Yep, you are hard as a rock. You are a unicorn at the moment.
Oh, come on.
Your forehead is very sensitive.
I love it. This is gonna be the best power up ever.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk up to him and I'm going to flick it.
I was about to add, I was actually going to have the raptor go up and poke it with his claw, but that's perfect.
Ow. Okay, so you're gonna flick it. So, Kane, are you gonna allow him to do this?
Yeah.
You're gonna allow him to do it. Okay,
Yeah.
damn. Roll. Are you gonna flick it now, or are you just gonna smack that thing?
Well, flicking hurts a lot more.
Smack it like it owes you money.
Okay. Dexterity roll then to flick it. If you were gonna smack it, I would have used a strength roll. All right,
Wow.
you walk up and you cock your finger and you flick his dick, and Kane, it is relatively painful. You begin grabbing at your forehead since your newly minted forehead penis is very sensitive. So it is painful for you. Doth looks at all. Doth looks at all of you and says, "Alrighty there, you guys did a good job on that first one. You sank that ship good. Now the second one's going to require a bit more subtlety from you all.
Uh,
Is
you
everybody
expect
know
us to
this.
be able to do subtlety?
Well,
I don't know if you know this, sir, but I'm quite subtle. I know
yes,
my way
I noticed.
around a frog's ass, and
I
I
mean, to
know
be
what to do.
fair, the alternatives to you are a lizard man, a parrot woman, and a guy with a penis coming out of his forehead. So yes, you are the most subtle out of the group by default.
I take offense
I don't
to
know
this.
if this is a good thing, but fuck it. What are we doing? What are we? What the fuck I'm trying to talk about?
How much have you had to drink so far?
Well, I'm currently kind of brewing moonshine right now. I have probably about a couple jugs.
Yeah, no, he usually has a couple of jugs. All right. So here's the deal. The Kingdom of Calgar and the Eastern Empire had a war that was 20 years long. 2 years into that war, there was supposed to be a peace treaty that was going to stop it. Unfortunately, that peace treaty got derailed when they found out that Emperor Locke slept with the Calgarian Queen Caroline, resulting in the peace treaty being ripped to shreds and the war continuing for another 18 years. Now, unfortunately, what my stupid brother has done is he has made it so that that treaty actually becomes written and signed. It is your job to get that emperor to fuck that queen, or at least to make sure that people think that he did.
That should be relatively easy.
This is gonna be a fun mission.
So he points at the portal and he says, "You can enter any time." The actual peace treaty is being written at a military outpost in No Man's Land, because that's where the two sides clashed most of the time.
I'm just gonna walk right in the portal.
All right, is anybody going to follow him immediately, or are you guys going to wait?
I'll follow.
I'll go.
I will follow the redneck.
I
Okay.
keep forgetting that's the voice.
All right, so all of you enter the portal at the same time, which means you're not going to wind up in different places. So you guys go through the portal and you land after a large flash of light. You all walk out and you're in the middle of what looks like a desert. You see a sea of tents in front of you. It looks like there are a bunch of, it's a military encampment. There's a bunch of soldiers, you can tell, with the Calgarian flag, and on the other side are soldiers with the Imperial flag. And there's several large tents and a makeshift outpost headquarters that's made out of actual wood and everything like that, an actual structure in the middle.
Well, I'm gonna roll. What is it? Cert? What the fuck is it?
You're in 5, so it's just perception.
Is it perception? All right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna roll perception to find the big tent where everything's all the leaders are gonna
it's
be
probably at the headquarters, which is the biggest building. But if you want to
Sure.
roll, you
Fuck
can.
it, I'm still gonna roll.
Okay.
Well,
You roll
he's
a 1.
rolling. Oh God!
What's up, Arch?
I was gonna say, while he's rolling, I was gonna walk forward into the camp and beckon the parrot girl with me, and I was gonna walk there and just go, yes, this problem seems to be past tense.
Boom.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can clap, but I'm just kind of making the motion.
Hold on.
You can hear through the green medallion that's strung around your neck that Doth is laughing, but apparently he's the only one.
You're just gonna hear this.
I gave us. No. You know what? The raptor's giving a little laugh too. The raptor's giving a laugh too.
Kane, what are you doing?
I am just gonna throw dirt into Chan's eyes.
Keep in mind, you are still naked.
Yeah, and
I'm just letting you know that.
okay, that's all I need.
Dexterity roll to throw dirt in his eyes.
Okay, let's do this.
Want to be a 1.
I mean, you got a 1.
I was hoping for it too.
All
That
right,
was better than we were
13.
expecting.
Well, here's the thing, Cam. Here's the thing, Cham. So you rolled a 1 to actually. I was going to give it to you, but you decided you wanted to roll. You rolled a 1 to try and find the headquarters, the place where the treaty is probably being negotiated. Because you rolled a 1, you just kind of wander around for a little bit. You don't actually see it, and because your attention is away from you, Kane, I'm going to say that hits.
Yeah.
That could be why he doesn't see the tent. Why he doesn't see it is because of the dirt.
It could be, but we're either way, he's getting dirt thrown in his face. So all right, so Cham, you get dirt thrown in your eyes. Kane, he's stunned at the moment. He's trying to rub the dirt out of his eyes, so he's gonna be stunned for a minute.
Jesus fucking Christ! Fuck! Ah! Zip my eye! Ah!
Okay, Kane, are you gonna stay there and wait for him to rub it out of his eyes so he can
Knowing
shoot
him,
you?
probably.
I'm gonna grab more dirt
You just
and throw it at him.
dirt at him. Okay,
Yep.
roll dexterity again.
Did that count? No.
I don't
Can't
there
remember
it
the
is.
name, but the raptor should
Oh,
laugh
no.
like the
All
guy
right,
from Wacky Races. Yes.
Cham, I'm gonna have you roll a perception check. If you roll higher than a 10, that's not gonna hit you
Okay.
because
I keep looking for like search.
Yeah, I know. It's because you used a 3.5, but yeah, we're doing 5 here for this. Okay, yeah. So you don't get hit with it that time, and now you can see.
So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm just gonna pistol whip him with Bessie.
Roll a. I'm not gonna count that as an actual attack. So roll strength roll.
You motherfucker!
Kane, I'm gonna give you because you didn't have sand in your eyes in the last turn. I'm going to give you a chance to outdo that. Do you have a I think 5 has a reflex save, right?
No, I don't see it, dude.
All right, then I'm gonna say you roll perception again, just like Cham did.
Man, 5e fucking sucks.
It's good for short things like this, and it's easy to make characters.
That's what
They just kind of distill things. All right, hang on.
God damn it.
Yeah.
All right. You barely beat him. Okay, so yeah, so you do not get pistol whipped. So Kane, what are you gonna do now? And Cham, what are you gonna do now? Because
I'm just gonna start.
Arch and Purity walked into the camp already.
Well, I'm gonna follow them.
Okay, you're
Rubbing
gonna
my eyes
follow
like,
them.
God damn fucking stupid motherfucker. Ah, man, what the fuck?
All right, so you guys enter into the tent camp. Kane, what are you gonna do? You're just gonna run around outside and throw dirt at
Forgot
soldiers
about
or
the
something?
pocket sandbag.
Well, that's in the main campaign that Arch made for you.
I forgot about. I'm gonna use that next time we play main campaign.
I gotta
let's
join in the
see.
next time we're doing the main campaign.
If we have open spots, which we should.
God damn, man, my fucking eyes burn. Fuck.
I'm just gonna laugh at him.
Okay. All right, so all of you guys travel through the camp. By the way, Kane, I'm rolling for the camp to see how they react to your naked body and penis head.
You just love saying
Okay.
that.
All right, they rolled a 17, so they don't react terribly. If that was low, then they would have reacted negatively. So they're just kind of, you're just sort of an oddity. So they're just kind of like staring at you as you go through. They're not really saying anything to you. However, once you get to the inner part of the camp where you start entering into the area where there's actual, like, you know, physical barracks and stuff like that, the larger tent in the HQ, there are guards standing there and they do stop you.
All right, wait, are we together or are we still
You are all
following?
together. You are all together right now because you all got stopped by the guards. So you're all going in the same direction. You're all
Howdy, fellas.
You! What do you want here? You're not a member of the army.
We are not members of the army, but we have been sent by Calgar in order to help with this peace treaty.
Show me your passage, or you don't get by.
How many people are there? Like, how many of the
There's
guards?
2 guards standing there, but you're also in an entire encampment of soldiers. So if you start killing people, they're immediately going to be pissed.
We could try persuasion.
All right.
Or are you gonna just get them dead ass drunk?
I'm probably just going to come dead ass drunk.
We'll try that.
All
first.
right, gentlemen. By the way, my name is Clem. What is your name?
My name is Benjamin, and this is my friend Timothy.
Benjamin Timothy. I got something amazing for you. This is a hot ass day, right? In your sweaty armor, you're probably sweating your balls off. Am I correct?
Of course we are. This is no man's land. It's a goddamn desert out here.
Oh man, I bet you are parched, aren't you?
I am, aren't you, Timmy? Timmy don't talk too much. Some Imperial guys cut out his tongue a few years ago, but he's nodding.
I'm gonna scrummage through my bag of holding. I got this, and it's going to be quite delightful. It is called moonshine. Here, take a swig, and give Timothy some.
Roll persuasion. I'm gonna roll for both of them. for intelligence to
Persuasion.
see if they can tell what you're trying to do. Their intelligence is at a base 0, so if you beat a 12, you beat a 12. Okay. All right, so you convince both of them to partake in the moonshine. I'm going to roll Constitution for both of them to see how they take that.
Keep drinking. It's good shit.
Oh, God.
Oh my
okay. One rolled a 2 and the other one rolled a 5. They don't get bonuses to that because they're just general soldiers.
It's some good shit, right?
I need to do something with a cat. Hang on.
Okay.
Kitty says hi.
I love this character. This character's so good.
All right, he's in the other room. Okay, so one rolled a 2 and one rolled a 5, so they both pass out drunk.
All right, gentlemen. Thank you for that. I'm going to take this right back. And I'm just going to continue walking through.
All right, you guys can all continue too, because those are the only 2 guards at this particular entrance. So you can go through if you want, because they're not.
Oh, hold up. I'm gonna turn back around. Is anyone paying attention to them?
Anyone paying attention to the guards that collapsed?
Yep. Yeah, the guards that are.
I will roll to see if they notice. Although again, this is a.
No, I'll roll a perception. I'll roll a perception check as well. Just so what.
Okay, there are a few that notice, but again, these are like general enlisted guys that are just being told to walk out into a desert and kill people, so they really don't give a fuck.
Alright, then I'm just going to leave them alone. I'm going to start continuing forward.
Alright, so you guys go through.
I'm still rubbing my goddamn motherfucker, fucking dick-ass, fucking unicorn motherfucker.
You okay, Clem?
My eyes are fucking burning.
Maybe we should get you some water to clean them?
Nah, I got just the thing. I'm going to start pouring some moonshine in the eyes.
Doesn't that hurt worse?
What is wrong with you? Okay,
I live by the moonshine. I breathe by the moonshine. I die by the moonshine.
I want you to roll Constitution. What
shit.
the fuck, dude? All right, you rolled a nat 20 for that. All right. So you just take a whole jug of that, you pour that on your eyes, and then you just stop, and you just keep going as if nothing happened. You take no damage. It's fucking, it burns. Don't get me wrong. It fucking hurts, but you just go.
I'm just used to it. I live by the food
you live by something. I don't know what. Okay. So you guys travel through that gateway, and you're into kind of a little like miniature village that's basically kind of inside this tent city. And in the center of that is the headquarters that also has guards around it. But you just see general people walking around. There's a lot of what looks like advisors, a lot of political advisors and things like that. Not a lot of in uniform people. There's a few of them that are running around, officers, you would assume, stuff like that, people in very ornate military gear, but most of them seem to be part of either of the 2 royal entourages. Oh, by the way, now that you're inside, I'm going to roll a d20 to see how they react to Kane's naked penis head body.
I just love that so much.
16, so they're okay with it. Again, you're a bit of an oddity. So there's Kane, they're staring at you.
We could use this to our advantage and pretend we're like a traveling group, that we're here to entertain them with our penis clown.
It just starts swinging it around in circles.
Fucking helicopter.
Again, because it rolled a 16 for the crowd, they're more just like curious.
I'm gonna go to what's your character's name again, Kane?
What? Out of time.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I'm gonna go over to Auda, and I'm gonna do a performance check to try to get everyone together. You know, this is our performance. Try to get some extra gold. All right, step right up, people. This right here is a unicorn. He is one of a kind, and he's quite fucking ugly. If I do say so myself, am I right, people? Am I right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you already got enough people around you to kind of notice him, so that there's already a decent amount of people that are kind of like just crowding around, just looking at him as an oddity. So that just gathers in a few more. So, what type of a show are you guys going to put on?
What was your character's name, Arch?
Please don't tell me it's a donkey show.
No.
Oh, shit.
I will be honest. I do not remember, but you may call me Serb. I don't know.
Tim.
Sure, I shall be Tim. You may call me Tim. That is fine.
Are you just naming everybody Tim?
It's a
I
name
am not Timothy. It is a family name.
Also, Timothy the guard is passed out drunk.
No, I mean,
Yes.
didn't Clem last time name somebody Tim?
Yeah.
We also have a guy named Tim in the main campaign who's a dragonborn that they torture. Or
Of
arch
course.
tortures.
This is correct. He is a cousin.
Well, at least I don't torture him.
That's why I corrected myself. Arch tortures him.
You're goddamn right.
Okay. So so you guys are gonna have to do a joint performance check to do whatever the hell you're doing, because none of you Cham, you haven't relayed any information on what they should be doing.
Well, I was gonna say, while these two have the crowd together, maybe we should go check out the two that we have to watch to see if we can get some kind of proof that they're getting it on still.
I think, yes, this would be a good idea.
Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. So Cham and Kane are going to be the distraction. So you two are just going to kind of walk away from that, which is fine. You don't need to roll a stealth roll for that. You're already inside the walls. So you guys are going to walk off. So that means Kane and Cham, you guys are going to have to do performance checks.
All right, so
to see how good of a distraction you're going to be.
All right, come on, right up, people. This is what I call a donkey show. Now, I need a donkey. Does anyone have a donkey?
Oh, no.
Am I the donkey?
Hey, lad, I got you a donkey.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Lord.
shit.
Okay.
Do I have to
28.
roll a performance roll, yeah?
You do have to roll a performance roll. I think Cham beats it for you for the most part. Performance is right below persuasion or above.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't even have anything for performance.
All right.
You have to have something for performance unless you don't have a bonus to charisma.
No,
I don't have a bonus to
yeah, it's
charisma.
charisma, yeah.
Okay, then yeah, no, you don't. It's just a raw roll for you.
And
Now, sir, okay, go ahead.
Hang on a second. Yeah, let him do his first, and then we'll do that. All right. You're not that great, but Cham's gonna make up for it.
So, Mike, now, sir, I gotta ask, what is the associated gender of this donkey?
This is a male donkey.
Oh, that's just fine. Come right up, sir. Now, watch what this unicorn could do to this donkey.
Am I gonna get a donkey unicorn out of this?
Yes! Actually, yes, you will.
Oh my god, my dreams have come true.
When two of these species can join together in about, I'll say about 10 months or so, this male donkey is going to give birth, even though it's a male. I need everyone to understand. I'm gonna do a performance check again to try to get more and see people like, ooh, I.
All right, I'll do this one, and then you can do your little.
Oh, shit.
Ooh. Okay, so you don't gather.
Still 13.
You gather a few extra people, but not like a shit ton. But that first one gathered a lot in anyway, so you just kind of got some extras. To, start listening to you.
This is some weird shit, and I will say, in order to fully enjoy this, I need each and every one of you take a sip of this. This will make your day fucking great. And I'm gonna bring out one of my fucking moonshines. Start passing it around.
Okay. All right. The dwarf just looks at you. I just want me a unicorn donkey. I don't want to drink anything. Here. He hands you the rein for the donkey.
I'm gonna grab the reins and simultaneously give him the thing moonshine.
Okay.
It's some good shit. You're gonna really love it. I know you doors love.
All right, so you pass. All right, so you pass that around. So I'm gonna roll 2 dice, one for the random dwarf that had the donkey, and the other one for the crowd. Okay, both of them are inebriated, but very much awake. So they're waiting for a show. But I'm gonna put a pin in that for right now. We're gonna go to Arch and Purity. So you guys are heading towards the main headquarters building, I assume.
You know, I have to say, Small Bird, I am quite glad we walked away from whatever the fuck is happening back there.
Yeah, even my raptor doesn't want to be near those two right now.
The raptor agrees.
There is far too much bestiality for my taste, and I am a lizard man.
The
So,
irony.
we gotta find the queen and the other king, get them to get it on, and then start this whole war again, right? This should be easy.
I mean, we don't technically have to have time happen the way it does. If you could, are you like stealthy, or what are your things that you can do? Because I am generally a punch and kick and hurt people kind of person.
Oh, I'm very stealthy.
Oh, that is good. You know that we could also just like assassinate somebody and use the other king's weapon. We don't have to have someone fuck. Although it does seem to be our calling card to have something fuck something.
Yeah.
I
we
feel like
already
you're
did
already
that.
going to get that given the road we're going down.
I was about to say that. I mean, either or, they could fuck and then die. I'm good with whatever, as long as I get a free show. Not that kind of show that they're doing back there.
Gross. So if we can find the queen, we could knock her out and put her in the chambers and possibly do something terrible. Maybe we can borrow the donkey.
I don't think the donkey's gonna want to do much after they're done with it.
This is probably true. Plus, I would not want to make the donkey feel more uncomfortable than it already is.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, it's about to be very uncomfortable. Actually, probably more for Kane than the donkey.
Voice in my head that is disturbing. Please don't say that.
All right, so you guys approach the headquarters building. Are you going to try and, because Purity's sneaky, are you going to try and sneak inside, or are you going to try and go through the front?
Well, here is the question. They are having a peace treaty. Is the queen involved with the peace treaty? I want to know. I asked someone.
Are you ask somebody if the queen is there, or if she's
Could
involved?
Could we ask our dwarf? Or not dwarf, what the fuck is our gem
gnome?
man that listens?
He is a deep gnome.
You can ask him questions of that nature involving the actual history of the event if you would like. He can communicate with you limitedly through those green necklaces.
Oh, okay.
It is Doctor Who rules, I think. He cannot mess with things once they are in motion.
So bullshit.
Well, yeah. Well, no. The reason why he can't mess with anything that you're doing right now is because he would immediately be sensed by his brother and his work would be undone. That's why you guys are being sent to the time stream.
Like I said, Doctor Who rules. Anyway.
All right. So, Purity, you asked that through the gem about that, and Doth comes back to you. Keep in mind, it's not actually coming out of the necklace; it's actually being broadcasted directly into your brain. So you're gonna have to relay this to Arch. Actually, you know what? I'll just say that he's doing it to both of you at the same time because he can see what you're doing. So he comes on. Well, you see, what happened is that the king really, really, really lacked fucking his queen. So he wanted to bring her along so they could bang while they were negotiating the peace treaty because he was probably going to be here for several weeks to a month. The other thing is that they had just been married a couple of years before this, so it was before like the real honeymoon thing started wearing off, and she realized he had been having sex with a bunch of random hookers. So basically, that's the reason why she's there. She's not actually negotiating any kind of points in the treaty. That's left up to the men.
Okay, so then she probably would not be in the building where the thing is happening. She would probably be in like royal quarters or something.
That is a logical thing to assume.
Oh, that'll make things easy for us.
I do not like the way that the gnome said that this is logical. It means that it is probably not true.
That was me talking as DM. That was not the gnome.
Don't you know everything you say is through the gnome?
It should be sometimes.
Oh no, the voice in your head is starting to come into our heads.
Yes.
Yes, it seems so.
All right, so you can discern from Doth's information that the queen is probably not in the negotiating chamber. She is probably somewhere in the Calgarian royal housing area where they've been living.
Yes, I think with that we should pay her a visit and maybe like I can like cast some spells to make her friendly to me, or you can knock her out if you can like poison or something, and we can bring her to the other room and then probably have something happen. I don't know. We can have some fun with this if you're intent on like making them have sex.
We don't have to make them have sex, but I like this idea. You try your potions, and if they don't work, then I just knock her out. Then have my raptor carry her around.
I am Punchman. Potion guy is behind us trying to fuck a donkey.
Then fuck it. Let's go knock her out and not go near Potion Man. He's a little busy right now.
It does seem weird that is it just me or do you and I do most of the work here?
I think it
you
works better that
bitch.
way.
You
All right.
bitch.
I mean, you basically just made a murder hobo this time around. All right. Well, technically, you all did. So you guys are going to go to the royal quarters now. I'm going to have Purity and Arch. I'm going to have both of you roll perception checks.
It's a D20, right?
It's a D20 plus whatever your perception is on your sheet. It should be under your skills section. So where it says like acrobatics, investigation.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay, and Purity? Ooh. All right.
I got
Purity,
really lucky.
Purity got a dirty 20 as well. All right, so both of you immediately look to your left, and you just see a tent. And on the side of that tent, it's a very large tent, by the way. It's like almost like a mini circus tent.
Does it just say Queen on it?
It literally just says in big fucking letters, Calgarian Royal Tent Quarters on it.
Well, that was easy.
Wow. That is lucky. I
It's
like
just
this.
It's only because you two rolled 20s.
When you
all
do
right.
this animated, that's got to be the most cartoony shit you make.
Oh, it does. Yes. No, it has to be incredibly stupid. All right. So you now know where that is.
Should we go looking for a way in, or just should I sneak in first, or we should look for a flap or something? What would you like to do?
I say proceed as planned. I will look around the outside. Because my milkshake does not bring all the boys to the yard. You may go inside and see if you can find a way to sneak me inside.
Alrighty, let me throw the stealth thing.
Yep, you can roll stealth. Ooh, that was almost a 19. Okay, you rolled a 12 for stealth. So what particularly are you trying to do when sneaking into the tent? Are you trying to like cut a hole in the side, get in that way? Are you trying to sneak past the guards into the front entrance?
I'm gonna try to cut a hole in case we need to get out really quickly and no one noticing.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a d20 for the inside. If it rolls high enough, you're gonna cut a hole in that and walk into somebody. Oh.
You bastard!
All right. So, Purity, as you cut the hole in the canvas and poke your head through, you're immediately face to face with what looks like a guard, and unfortunately, you realize after you poke your head in that you are right over the latrine.
Oh fuck!
So he's about ready to bleed the lizard. So this is not going to be fun for you.
I'm backing the fuck out real quick.
Roll a reflex save for me, or actually, it technically wouldn't be a reflex save. It would be a second. I want you to roll a
Acrobatics?
No, because she's not jumping.
Athletics?
Dexterity?
Yeah, yeah. You know what? I'll have you roll an athletics one because they don't have a reflex save.
What would
5e.
athletics be? That would be.
It's a skill. It's right on the skills list. It says athletics right below Arcana.
Okay.
Quickly, say this is not where I parked my car, and pull your head out.
Or you could try persuasion. That's another option. Okay, you rolled the 22, so he does not pee on your face, which is good.
I'm going up.
And as you pull your head back through, he has noticed you because I rolled the 19 for him. So he finishes up what he's doing and then immediately like runs out of the building and runs around yelling, "Whoa! Somebody tried to break into the tent! Assassin!"
Don't suppose I could try to persuade him that I was just looking for a lost kitty?
Here's what I'll allow you to do. So you rolled an athletics save to not get your face peed on. I'll let you roll a persuasion check instead, but you're going to get your face peed on.
You know what? Wait, was I moving fast enough that he may not have seen what I look like?
No, we already went through that. So
Fuck.
if you choose to go with this one, then he's already like yelling and screaming from the inside. So you either have a choice. You either can keep the roll you have now, or you can go with the persuasion. You're just gonna, get peed on.
You are a very colorful bird. I do not think you would be mistaken for someone in the camp.
I don't want to get peed on, damn it.
This is true.
Fuck it. I am not getting peed on.
All right, so you're not gonna do
This
that.
is
You're
all-
gonna go with the rolls that are there.
I'm just gonna stick with it.
Okay. All right. So he starts screaming that from the
I just
inside.
realized I have a 1 reroll a day. God damn it.
You do?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's one of my things. Hold on, where is it? Can reroll
I
1
think
roll
that's
a
not
day
gonna-
if failed.
I mean, you didn't fail. So, all right. So he runs around on the inside and begins screaming. So guards begin converging on the tent at this point. So they're grabbing anybody and everybody that's around the tent. Cham, you also notice that a section of the people that you were about to do the show with are going off in the direction of the Calgarian tents. So now we have a situation. So he already, again, because you're a bird lady, it's not hard for him to pinpoint you. So what I'm going to have you guys do is both of you roll athletics to try and get away from the guards.
Could I
You broke
could
up.
I roll a persuasion check instead?
You don't see him because you don't stick your head inside when she does. She just cut a hole and poked her head in.
Well, I mean, when he runs outside, I would like to start yelling about a pervert who tried to R. Kelly someone.
Okay. So, all right. So here's what's going to happen. So what you're going to do is you're going to run up to him and start screaming that. So you are both going to roll. The guy screaming, the guard screaming, and you. Whoever rolls higher, and it's a flat D20 roll, no additives. Whoever rolls higher, the guards around you are going to believe. So Arch, roll. And tell me what you get.
That is a 17.
That is a 3. Okay. So this is what happens. As he's yelling assassin and running out of the front, you run up and immediately run into him, screaming that there is somebody urinating on random girls. And also doing that. So the guards then converge around Arch and begin questioning you about what you're talking about. And ignoring the other guard who's screaming about an assassin.
There is a man who tried to pee on my friend, and he is a serial pervert. He is running around here somewhere being gross. I am not sure.
It was
Okay.
awful.
They're gonna start looking around the area. Purity, what are you gonna do?
I think she is too traumatized. We should bring her into the tent for safety.
It was so terrible.
Okay, what I'm going to have you roll is Arch, you're going to roll a persuasion roll, and Purity, you're going to roll a performance check.
Performance, okay.
It should be in your skills section. They're in alphabetical order. Damn, you have good rolls tonight. Okay.
I do.
And Arch, I want you to roll. What did you get for your persuasion?
It's a 16 plus 6, so a 22.
Jesus. Okay, yeah, you guys are acing that, so they can't beat that because theirs is a base 20, so you rolled above that. So, all right, so Purity, you sell it. You guys can go about it if you want.
So we're heading inside the tent, in the royal tent.
Well, what's going to happen is because you're so traumatized, the guards actually kind of like escort and like transport you in and like hold you up because you're kind of like you're swaying. You know, you're acting, so you're swaying.
The
Arch,
wilting flower.
Arch, you're also Arch, you're also going in because you're with her, so they're allowing you inside. So you guys go inside of that tent with the two guards. The guy that's screaming assassin is just confused And he also realizes that he forgot to shake when he stopped pissing, so he's going to go change his armor. So, all right, Cham and Kane, we're going back to you. We're going to see how this donkey show turns out.
You are saying that with such a damn smile on your face.
Yes, I am. You know that.
All right. And the time has come. I've got the donkey. Are you guys all nice and juiced up?
You hear the crowd scream and applause in what is about to happen, even though they don't really know what's about to happen.
Fuck yeah, that's exactly what I want to hear. Come here. All right, come on. Almo, whatever the fuck your name is, come on, unicorn, let's go. Just fuck the donkey. That's all you need to do.
Oh,
yeah,
please make him roll for the fuck. I need to know.
I have to have him do a sex roll.
With their top dick.
This is gonna be the most important role of my life.
Because you are fucking a piece of livestock, I am going to say that is going to be a strength roll.
Okay.
Also,
you don't want to make it a performance?
No, it's not performance because he is actually going to have sex with it.
Yeah, bro. I don't have to impress the donkey.
Oh, you just have to impress the crowd.
Only on our channel, folks. Only on our channel. You won't get this on what the fuck is it called? Critical Role.
Oh god, okay, 17. So that's a decent roll.
God, even Karma wants you to fuck the donkey.
All right, so Kane, what happens is you walk up behind the donkey and you move your head in such a direction and move its tail aside, and with one powerful thrust, you're inside. And everybody in the crowd is watching as you do this. I'm gonna roll Constitution for the donkey.
Look, watch, people. This is a miracle.
All right, the donkey seems to be holding up rather well, despite the fact it's being fucked in the butt. And I'm gonna roll for the crowd to see how disgusted they are.
These are royalty; they'll be totally into it.
Oh God, they rolled a 1.
Oh Jesus!
1. Okay.
Does that mean they're totally into this, or they're disgusted by it?
No, it doesn't. It means it was the purpose of the roll was to see how disgusted they were. The higher the roll, the less disgusted they would have been. So they are completely horrified by what you have done, and the guards immediately start coming in to stop you, as well as the dwarf who simply wants his donkey not to get anally raped. So, yeah, no, Cham and Kane, they're moving in on you, so I'm going to give you a chance to roll athletic rolls to run away. or if you want to try persuading or something else.
I'd rather just try and run away.
I'm persuading.
Wait, is he going to run away while still stuck inside the donkey?
Right?
I mean, you could all
roll to pull out.
He's forehead deep, man. He's forehead deep.
I am not going to make you roll to pull out. All right, so Cham, you're gonna persuade. Kane, you're gonna run.
Yep.
So,
oh my god.
Oh, twin 18s. Jesus Christ. Okay, so Kane, you pull out your dick, which, by the way, after you pull it out, it is very brown.
Nice and
by the way, I just want to quote the chat. Somebody goes, "As the donkey, meh, head bigger."
Hey,
You know what? Just for that, I am going to roll for the donkey to see how satisfied it was.
It's adequate size.
It was not satisfied at all. It rolled a 2. So yeah, no, the donkey's just kind of like, thank you for finishing that. I'm
tapping out. I can't do anything.
You're a one-night stand with the donkey.
So when he pulled out, you just hear a pop.
Yeah, basically, you hear a little bit of a pop, and his dick is covered in donkey poop. Or his forehead dick, anyway.
So I rolled a 27.
Yeah. So, but first I'm going to say this. Kane rolled a 25, so as soon as you pull out, you just book it through a hole in the crowd, and the guards are more concentrating on you now because it's going to probably be pretty easy to find a naked man running through the camp with a penis on his head that's covered in donkey shit.
I'm like, God damn it.
So, Cham, you can roll your persuasion. You rolled 27 for persuasion, so they can't outroll that, which means you can do what you want at this point. You can spin weave the tail.
You all just witnessed a miracle. Calm down. Soon enough, this donkey is going to give birth to a unicorn. And if more unicorns are born in this world, you're gonna get a bunch of fucking money.
Your mic's doing it again.
Go ahead.
Goddamn.
I think it is just Discord doing it.
It is Discord.
This-
Hang
just
on a
think-
second.
Yeah,
I'm gonna dump out and come back into the call. Hang on a second. Doing it now.
I don't know.
Check. No, you're fine.
Okay.
Also,
Yeah,
our
something's
D&D gets weird.
Yes, this is true. All right, so Cham, so you convinced the guards and the people in the crowd that this is a.
Let me continue my speech.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were not finished. Go ahead.
Just think about it, folks. If there's more fucking unicorns in this fucking city, you're gonna get a fuck ton of money. You're all gonna be fucking rich. As a matter of fact, you all should be thanking me and my buddy.
How
Well,
do we roll
Kane
for
already-
persuasion?
Well, Kane already ran off. But all right, so the crowd believes you because because you rolled that high where they're not going to question it. So they immediately begin cheering and they grab the donkey and hoist it above their heads as a sign that they will eventually become rich. And this is now devolved into a bunch of drunken idiots hoisting a donkey up into the air. I am going to roll for the donkey to see if it believes you.
Well, I mean, it didn't have a good time, so why not?
The donkey sees through your bullshit, although it does.
I like this donkey. Can we keep it as a pet?
Although I will say this, it hopes that you're right, even though it knows you're not.
Can we keep this donkey as a pet? I like this donkey.
Well, you're gonna have to get the donkey away from the crowd because the donkey is currently being
gonna do things to it.
Yeah.
You've already done enough to it.
So I saw what's his name just fuck off. I'm gonna direct my attention to I saw the guards and the crying.
Yeah, you saw that for a second over. It would have been on your. Kane went to the right. The guards kind of left and went over to the left hand side after the commotion.
So I'm heading towards where I could have sworn.
All right.
I heard
All right, you're gonna head towards them. Kane ran off, so I actually, you know what? I'm gonna go to Kane right now to see what's gonna happen because then we'll go to Cham, Purity, and Arch. So Kane, you ran off to the right, so you actually ran through a bunch of tents, and I'm gonna roll a d20 to see where you wind up in the camp.
Yeah, meow.
Yeah, this is pretty neat.
I love Bigsby.
Shut the fuck up. All right. No, get out of here. All right. So you rolled a 16. So as you go through the tents, you come out, and as you come out, you come into this opening, and you see a tent that has a red symbol on it. A red looks like kind of like almost like a dragon, sort of, or like a lizard.
Oh no.
Okay.
I do not have a tent here. It is not mine.
Sorry, I was sneezing. Oh,
Nope, you're good.
okay. What is
What
happening?
happened?
So you ran away when the crowd turned on you. Cham was able to persuade them back to being happy, but because you ran before that, you ran through the tents, and I rolled a 16 to see where you were going to wind up. So you wound up in another area of the camp, and you see several large tents that have a red dragon symbol on it.
I'm gonna go over to those red dragon tents.
Okay, are you going up to the entrances of the tents or to the side?
I'm gonna go inside of the tent.
All right, in the front of the tent, there are 2 guards.
I'm gonna go up to the 2 guards and try to go into the tent.
All right, as you walk towards them, the 2 guards put their pikes out and kind of make an X in front of them that's blocking you, and one of them looks at you. You, why are you trying to get into the tent?
I have important business.
Are you rolling persuasion?
Yeah, sure.
Roll
Why not?
persuasion. I will roll the intelligence of the guard, or the wisdom of the guards, to see if they notice what the fuck you're doing. Okay, they don't need to beat much. They do beat it. Okay. They just look at you and think you're a crazy person. They're not letting you in.
I start pointing at my dick forehead and tell them that it's important.
You already failed the persuasion check, so again, they just look at you like a crazy person.
They're gonna turn his dick into a shish kebab.
All right. Well, I'm gonna leave, and then I'm gonna see if there's a way I can sneak inside.
Okay, as you walk away, you hear one of the guards say under his breath, "Fucking drunk minstrels." And then, so you're going to go over to the side? Okay.
Yeah.
You're going to go over to the side of the tent?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go over to the side of the tent. It's just the side of a tent. Are you going to do something?
Is there a way? Kind of like listen in, see if I can hear anything.
I mean, it's cloth. Yeah, you can.
Is
So I just roll perception for it. It's kind of a general thing for this.
Let's go.
Wow, I can still. That's back-to-back ones.
God,
that
that's
is
painful.
horrible. That is painful. Okay, so Kane, as you're listening, a fly buzzes in your ear and lodges itself. You can't hear out of that ear
It's
right
a
now.
bot fly.
Ew.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give up, and I'm just gonna leave the tent.
All right, where are you gonna go? Are you gonna try and find the others, or?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Have
gonna
him roll
have
again. I want to see if he gets another one.
Please.
Okay. Kane, I'm gonna have you roll oh god, what would I'm gonna have you roll another perception check. To see if you
Yes.
can kind of locate where they were, considering they're not in the area you're in.
Thought that was a one.
I thought it was a one for a second there. All right, so you know they're on the other side of the camp, so you begin walking that way. Again, you are still buck-ass naked with a dirty dick on your head. So, Purity and Arch, you guys are inside the Calgarian tent now, and the guards lead Purity over to a bed where they lie her down, and one of the guards brings over hot cocoa. So you guys are inside the tent now, but there's sections of it that are kind of sectioned off. You can see that it's not like physical walls, but they're just, little like curtains that you can move aside here and there to kind of divide it up into different areas. So you guys are in what looks like kind of like a guest type area, like an extra bed or something like that. It doesn't look very ornate. It's just an area where they can put you. And you guys are both inside. Cham, you are outside the tent.
I'm gonna walk in.
There are two guards at the front of the tent that had took the place of the original two guards that led them inside. They block you from going in.
How you doing, fellas? I heard some screaming, and I thought there was some important shit going on. Most likely, it's probably my friend, if I recognize the crying.
There's nothing there. Your friend. There was a fainting bird here a minute ago. We took it inside.
Yeah, the bird woman. Yeah, that's my friend. Was her raptor or some other little weirdo guy around her as well?
I forgot they had the raptors in there too. Roll persuasion.
Okay.
Yes, I am certainly not going to vouch for the guy that was trying to host an animal fucking show. I'm sorry.
All right, that's 21, which again is above a 20, so it's going to beat him probably. So, all right, you convince them that you're their friend, so they lead you in and they lead you to where they left Purity and Arch. So you three guys are reunited. Kane, you are in the general area, but I'll come back to you after I'm done with them.
Hello, redneck friend. I have a question for you. Can you, in some way, shape, or form, get the queen and or the other king drunk so we can commit to this sex crime?
I'm just gonna slap him like, shut the fuck up, man. You're fucking stupid.
I'm just gonna enjoy my hot cocoa.
You enjoy the hot cocoa.
I think we are alone here in this room. I do not think you need to slap. I'm going to slap him back.
All right, here's what's going to happen. If you guys are going to have a girly man slap fight, you're both going to have to roll dexterity.
Okay.
All right.
Sweet, I get a free show.
Whoever has the higher dexterity roll will win the slap fight. Arch, just let me know what you get.
That is a 11 plus 0.
So Cham wins the slap fight. He rolled a 19. So Cham, you and Arch kind of smack each other in the face back and forth, but at the end of it, you just kind of give him a little bit of a harder one, and he stops.
And then I use my breath weapon on him.
You're gonna use your breath weapon on him?
Yes, I'm gonna light his ass on fire.
Okay.
We're inside a tent, gentlemen. Please don't.
That's a cone effect. So you will light the tent on fire if you use it. I'm letting you know this in advance.
See, here's the thing: is I am struggling to be the person to do stuff, not the person who fucks around.
Fuck around, do it. As long as
All
you don't
right.
ruin my
if
hot
you're
cocoa.
gonna do the fire one, you can do that. That's fine. Again, it's a cone effect. So, Cham, the only thing I'm going to give you is I'm going to give you an acrobatics roll to jump the fuck out of the way.
Am I in any kind of danger where I am?
No, he's aimed at Cham. Cham's
Okay.
behind. You're behind
it's
where Arch is. All right, Arch.
DC 14 to
so,
half
all right.
damage.
All right, so you're gonna take the full brunt of this. So Arch, roll me damage, or if you want, I can roll it for you. If you can't,
You can go ahead on that one, just
What
so
is-
we're completely honest. It's
what is the
3d6.
3d6. Okay. All right, that is 11 fire damage directly to Cham. So Cham, you get hit with all 11 of that damage, and again, since it's a cone effect, you lit the inside of the tent on fire. So the tent is now burning rather quickly, I might add. And it's not going to take too long for people to notice this, by the way. So I'm going to roll to see how quickly the people inside the tent noticed that it was just lit ablaze.
I'm immediately going to start yelling fire and trying to get everybody out.
Okay. So people do eventually notice, and because you're yelling fire, they notice a lot faster. So a lot of the servants are going about. So are you guys just going to immediately run out of the building? By the way, Cham, you're still there, stunned because you got lit on fire.
Are we supposed to go try to grab the queen, Lizard?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Is I'm trying to
Okay.
act as like the steward, get everybody out of the fire, and just be like, "Where's
Can
the
I
queen?
use
We
stealth
must
to try
get
to
the
find the
queen."
queen?
So, am I able to still talk?
I'm going to say for the first turn, you're just going to scream, and then you'll be able to talk after you've
Okay.
regained yourself. So I'm going to go with Arch and Purity for right now. So Arch, you're going to try, because there are like servants and other people that are kind of inside the tent. So you're just going to stop one of them and ask them where the queen is as the fire's going about.
No, I'm gonna start screaming fire and yelling that we need to get the queen out of here and seeing if I can help get her out because she's clearly in danger.
Okay. So as you're doing that, one of the kind of servants comes like, "Oh my god, no! I need to go get the queen. We need to get out of here! Out of here!"
We're
So
here
she-
to help get
Rick,
her out
where
of
is
here.
the guy that pees on things?
Say that again, because I missed that whole thing.
I said, quick, where is the guy that pees on things?
Fuck it, that's what I thought you said.
him to do what he did to your friend again? What is wrong with you?
Well, it is a chance for him to redeem himself using the same thing that he did for bad.
We must hurry, sir.
Lead us to the queen. We'll lead her out. She can ride on my raptor. It'll be safe for her.
Good.
Let us get the queen out of here and
All right.
rush her out.
All right, so
Am I able to speak?
I'm gonna let. I'm gonna.
I think
I'm
it's
gonna
funnier
say,
if he's stuck there just screaming into the void.
Okay, so what I'm gonna say is this happens. Purity and Arch, the servant woman leads you to another section of the tent that hasn't yet been lit ablaze. Where you walk in and you see a woman who is sitting on kind of a chair. There's a table in there as well, and kind of like a longer couch and stuff. And she appears to be reading a book. Now, as you're entering there, Cham, I'm going to go back to you. Your stun effect has worn off, so you're able to discern your surroundings. Arch and Purity are nowhere to be found.
I'm gonna yell out assassin.
You asshole!
I'm gonna yell out assassin.
Okay. You yell out assassin. I want you to roll a constitution
Okay.
roll to see how loudly you can get that.
Okay.
Don't make my job
I would
hard.
like to briefly point out that the guards know who we are. They don't know who he is.
That is, well, he did roll persuasion to get in. He said he was your friend, so they know that he is with you guys.
You are
so-
dooming yourself, Cham.
Alright. So you rolled a 14. So you start screaming assassin. So they can hear that on the inside of the tent, basically. Since you rolled a 14, I'm not going to say they can hear it. They're very far away, but inside the tent, they can hear you. So Arch and Purity, you guys both hear him screaming that, as well as the queen, and the servant girl. And the servant girl looks like, "Oh my god, they're trying to kill us! Please, oh god, get her out of here! Get her out of here!"
Right away. Come with us, Your Highness. My raptor will protect
I'm gonna-
you.
I'm reading
Yeah, I'm gonna take my cloak off to swaddle her so we can make it look like she's not anybody. But also
Excuse,
just so we can like steal her without anybody noticing.
excuse me. I did 1 second. 1 second. She turns the page and folds the corner and then closes the book. What were you
Yeah, I'm
saying?
just gonna pick her ass up.
All right, roll strength.
Aren't you a midget?
He's a
Me? I'm a dragonborn.
He's a dragonborn. He's like
Oh, I
7 feet
thought-
tall.
Oh, I
No, he's
thought
not.
he
He's
was
not a
I'm the little
kobold.
birdie.
No, he's not a kobold.
Yeah, I thought he was a kobold. Okay.
No. All
Not
right.
this
So,
time.
what did you roll for strength, Arch?
I'm gonna be honest with you. That was a nat 20 plus 5.
Damn. Okay. So you walk up, you grab her, sling her over your shoulder, and you just barrel yourself out of that building. With
What
her.
a
So-
worthless nat 20.
Yeah. No, but I mean, you got out. So the fire is spread pretty significantly through the tent at this point. You guys might want to leave.
Yeah, I'm following behind the Dragonborn. I'm just riding on top of my pet. I'm getting out of there at fast pace.
Okay, Cham, are you going to stay inside the burning structure or are you going to leave?
No, I'm leaving. Why would I stay in the burning structure?
Because you were standing there yelling assassin.
I ask these questions simply because I don't know what people are thinking and I need to make sure that I'm not assuming the obvious. All
Okay.
right,
Not
so
with
Kane,
us.
So I'm gonna stumble outside with the guards. Are like, quick! They're going to take and kill the queen. You gotta stop them.
okay, so
You're lucky
Here-
I don't have any ninja stars that throw it at your head.
are you going to roll persuasion, Cham?
Yes.
Roll persuasion.
Cham, we're going to get payback on you. You know this, right?
26. Okay, so they do believe you. However, Arch, I'm going to have you roll. Well, you rolled high enough on the strength check because it was a nat 20. So I am going to say that this is going to hit regardless. Cham, again, because he rolled a nat 20, I'm not going to change this because he's running directly out of that entrance, and there is nothing stopping his dragonborn ram of a body. So, Cham,
I would like to
I'll
aim
have
Cham.
Cham, I will have you roll a perception roll to see if you can get out of the way. The
Perception.
guards will not be able to roll that.
All right.
All right.
That should be enough.
I'm going to say it's enough to most to get out of the way so you're not going to take damage, but he
Yeah.
kind of clips you at the end. So, Arch, you run through, like,
Can I have
Cham,
my tail, like my raptor's tail, smack him in the face as we run past?
we'll do Arch's attack first because he's going to basically bowl over both of these guards. So I'm going to say that's going to do 1d10 damage to each one of them. I'm going to roll that quickly.
Much appreciated.
All right, so one of them was a full 10 and one of them was a 4. So the 10 is knocked out. He's unconscious. The 4 is just kind of hurt. And you just keep on rushing. You don't stop running. You just bowl through both of them and run around. Purity, the one with the 4 is still conscious. If you want to roll an attack with the raptor tail to knock him out, you can.
Okay, what do I use for that?
I'm going to say that's just going to be a standard attack roll. You're just going to take a -2 because of the you're trying to do it while running.
So that would be a 6 or...
Well, you have your base attack bonus as well. I believe you still have a base attack bonus in this, don't you? Or do you not have that in 5e?
I
have
don't know.
No idea.
The more I play 5e, the more I'm thinking this fucking sucks.
Yeah, again, that's why I usually only use it for short-term stuff because it's easier just to make like one-shot characters with it. Yeah, I don't think you have a base attack bonus.
Do you need me to send you the sheet again?
No, I have the sheet in front of me.
Okay.
Here's your bonus.
Perception, stealth.
Yeah, I don't think so. Okay. So we're gonna go based on this. Oh, you do have an attack bonus. It's based on it's based on weapons. All right, so that's a little bit different. All right, so for the attack roll, Arch, I'm gonna just have you use your strength modifier.
My total strength is a 20, so it's a +5.
Okay, you still have to. I'm just using that for an attack roll. Or sorry, not Arch. Purity. I'm gonna have
Okay,
you
so-
use actually because it's a tail whip. I'm gonna say it's dexterity.
Okay. So that's +4 for the raptor.
Yep.
And I just a D20 or
D20 plus 4.
Yep.
All right, that's unfortunately not going to be enough. So you whiz it past his head as you run by, but you don't actually hit him. So Cham, you can now get up from your position. So you guys run out. But Kane, because they lit the whole tent on fire, you now notice this. So you now, I'm going to have you roll an intelligence check. You should be able to put 2 and 2 together, but because you're, I'm going to have you roll it.
Fair.
Damn!
Oh my god,
20.
you finally got a 20. We need like the
And it was meaning. It's meaning. All right, Kane, you know it's them. You know it's them.
Well,
didn't even need
useless
to roll.
roll.
It's only those
was.
jackasses.
It was, but that's why I do those.
That's because everyone expected a 1, so the dice gods went, fuck you.
He's got 2 tonight already, so I mean, kind of on a roll with that. But... All right, so Kane, are you gonna go over there? Kane?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to think about what I was thinking about for a second.
No, you're fine. I know. Trust me. I'm high as fuck too. All right. So
Can I suggest something?
yes.
Don't get high before D&D.
No.
While we're sprinting down, just like coming around the corner, I see him like, "Hey, nice man, come here!" and just like grab him in my arm. I want to cast Misty Step to teleport.
This would
The
be
Queen
a fucking crime if you don't let him do it.
What was it?
All right. So Kane, I'm gonna say this is gonna work because you can alter your direction a little bit, Arch. It's not like you're going. You have to stay in a straight line. So I'm gonna say because of the area that you're coming from, because you're going towards the Imperial area, so that's where Kane is coming from. So Kane, are you gonna try and help him, or are you just gonna sit there and let him grab you?
I'm gonna try and help him.
All right, so Kane, I'm gonna have both. I'm gonna have both of you roll dexterity rolls. Actually, is there a grapple check in this?
I don't think it's
I just use my strength and yank him.
Yeah, you can.
fully.
I was just giving him an option.
I can do a dexterity roll too.
Yeah, you do a dexterity roll, and he can do a strength roll.
Yeah.
All right. Your dexterity roll ain't helping a whole lot. Arch, what did you get for your strength?
17 plus 5.
22. All right, so you are able to latch on to Kane. So you are now carrying him. He smells like
and then I'm going to cast Misty Step to teleport us above the ground where the other king's tent is.
Okay. So here's the thing. Kane knows where that is, but you don't.
Oh, shit. Okay, then I will confer with him.
Kane was the one that, well, I shouldn't say that, but Kane was the one that found the Imperial camp. You guys never went over there. So you can estimate. I'll give you a wisdom check. Roll a wisdom check, and we'll see if you can discern on your own where that tent is.
You can do it. We have faith in you not to fuck this up.
It's a Dragonborn rolling a wisdom check. I don't have high faith.
That is an 18 minus 1. That's a 17.
Okay. I'm going to say that you're going to be able to discern the rough area of where it is. So you might not drop in directly on the Emperor, but you're going to be in the right tent.
Captain Floppycock, point the way to the Imperial tent.
Is that me?
Yes,
that is you.
You're the only one.
All right, let's go. It's this way.
All right, you point in the correct direction, so you have
I'm
a bit
just
more.
gonna fly after them.
Okay, you can. Well, I mean, you can also just keep riding the raptor, but
The raptor's flying. It's easier that way.
Okay, so all right, so you guys teleport. So, how high above the tent do you want to teleport, Arch?
So, I was considering the maximum fuckery of teleporting exactly above the tent and falling through it.
Do it.
But in order to have my companions and the queen survive, I should probably just like teleport just off to the side, like a little bit, maybe like 10 feet off the ground.
Well, I will say this: if you do that, the only way they would take damage would be if you failed an acrobatics roll.
Which is super likely because my dexterity is dog shit.
Okay, so if you want to do the 10 feet, I'm not going to make you roll an acrobatic roll for that because you're just kind of just going to drop down and you're already 7 feet tall. So, so yeah, you're going to do that.
Yours is just so much fucking better.
Are you doing that outside the tent or are you doing that inside the tent?
I want to teleport. Like, if I can fucking shenanigans my way into the tent, I will. But if it's more like by the book, I will teleport outside the tent.
Fucking.
Let him do the bullshit.
Because you know how big the Calgarian tent was, you can gauge how tall the other one is. So you can teleport inside if you want to try that.
Fuck it, let's go.
All right. You're going to teleport inside, but because you don't know the interior of the tent, it's going to be random. So I'm going to roll to see where you wind up. The higher the roll, the closer to the Emperor you're going to be.
Be a 20,
Please.
be a 20, be a 20, be a 20.
It is a 4. Okay.
Oh.
You teleport yourselves and you land in the food stores. So you're in like the storage room area. There's nobody inside there.
Wait, did I get teleported really quick? Did I get teleported with Arch, or am I?
You did not.
Okay.
You did not. You are still flying. And Cham is still back at the burning tent.
Cham is gonna get his payback. He's gonna get his comeuppance soon.
Assuming he doesn't start killing people. Okay, Cham, hang on a quick second. All right, so Arch, you teleported in there. I'm gonna go back to Cham and see what he's doing.
All right, so I'm gonna start riling up the mess like, the Imperials have kidnapped the Queen. They're going to kill her. Quick! They ran off that way.
Roll persuasion, and I'm going to roll for the general crowd.
Oh.
Jesus fucking Christ. They can't even beat that unless they scored a nat 20. All right. Okay. So, the crowd believes you. So, again, these are the same drunken idiots that you just had before. They still have the donkey, by the way. So, they're still, like, hoisting the donkey, like, you know, like a Jewish person at a bar mitzvah.
I'm also trying to grab all the guards and shit.
Mitzvah, that's okay.
That's most of the people that are in there, too, including the
You're
guards that are
talking
in the
about a
general
wedding,
area.
by the way.
Is it a wedding? Okay, I couldn't remember if it was a wedding or a bar mitzvah. All right, so the crowd immediately gets riled up, and one man screams out, "We must protect the Queen! Follow the evil ones! Kill the Imperials!"
Oh, yes.
The evil ones.
Yes.
God damn it.
So,
All right.
quick question: do these fucking necklaces work as walkie-talkies too?
You can communicate. I'm going to say, for the sake of this, that yeah, you can communicate with each other to a limited extent. Like,
Because if he tells us that, I can literally right now just slit her throat, leave her in the storage room, and leave.
Yeah, that would be easier.
Well, here's the thing: is that he needs to say that he's actually using the necklace to talk to you. It's not like an open mic type thing.
Yeah, I figured. I just, you know.
Jam, are you
If
gonna
I
tell
can
them
metagame
anything
for a
about what you're
minute.
doing?
Oh, yeah, fuck yeah. I'm gonna like,
All right.
no, fuck it, no.
Okay. So they have no idea. So this crowd then begins grabbing pieces of wood and using the fire from the tent to light torches. And you now have an angry lynch mob that's about ready to run to the other side of this encampment. And they don't understand what's going on.
You want to make our jab harder.
Now, here's the other thing, is right as they are about to rush to the other side of the encampment, a horse rides through one of the entrances and leaps into the clearing in front of them. This is the king of Calgar. And he holds his hand out. "What is the meaning of this? Where is my princess? Why is that tent on fire?"
Your Majesty, the Imperials have kidnapped the Queen. They're going to kill her. They ran that way. They took her. They burned down your fucking tent.
Great Scott.
You never trust those Imperial bastards.
Follow me, my people. We will reclaim our queen. Onward! All right, he pulls out his sword and points it forward towards the other side of the camp. They're going to run that way. So now that there's an angry mob going to... By the way, Purity, you can see the crowd of people with torches moving in that direction because you're up above.
Oh yeah, Purity could tell me.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna touch my my jab and go, "Hey, we got problems coming. they think that the Imperial stole the queen, you might want to her and go.
Okay, so Cham,
Also, there's a
I mean
good
not
chance
Cham.
I might suddenly vanish. The lightning just hit right outside my window.
Okay. All right. So Arch, she relayed that information to you.
Okay, so it seems like planned sex crime is off the table. Excuse me, penis boy. How good are you at, like, indiscriminate murder?
Like, he just makes like a half gesture.
A half chub.
Yeah, half a wreck.
Well, you have now gone somewhat flaccid.
With shit smearing all over his.
Yes, yes. Which, by the way, the dick, because it's becoming flaccid, is getting closer and closer to touching you with its poo.
I'm going up.
This is terrifying. So I will say this. I am going to put him down, and then I am going to put down the queen. And I am going to say, hey, you penis man, follow my lead. And I'm going to take out my greatsword and swing it at the queen.
Okay. All right. So follow your lead. So you're going to attack. So roll for attack. You're gonna. That's a strength weapon.
Ooh, okay. 12 plus 8 and a 7 plus 8, because I can attack 2 times in a turn.
All right, so that's a 20 and a 19. So I'm gonna roll for the queen to see if she can run away fast enough. She does not. Okay. So how much damage does each one of those do? Because they will both hit.
I'm pretty sure we don't need to see. I think she's going to be really dead.
I'm just asking for the damage sake.
The magic greatsword that I have is 2d12 plus 5? Plus 1, because it's a plus 1.
All right, so it's plus 6 in total then?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to roll 4, and I'm going to do plus 12, because both of them will hit.
Sounds good.
All right, that is 21, plus 12 is 33. All right, so you do a quick double slash. So the first one actually cuts off her arm, and she begins screaming bloody murder. The second one decapitates her. You have successfully killed the queen, and now there is an angry mob that is about ready to converge on the tent. The outside guards begin yelling that there are torches coming towards them. As this happens, into the storeroom walks what appears to be the Emperor in a red flowing gown, or robe, rather. And he looks at you, oh my God, what did you do to this woman? Who are you?
I am sorry about this, but, and I'm going to walk forward and grab him. Penis man, could you take his sword and put it, like, on the queen? We're going to knock this one out.
Yes.
All right, so roll strength to knock him out, or are you going to just choke him until he's unconscious?
Yeah, I'm just going to choke his ass.
All right,
Choke
I'm
me
just going to have
harder,
you
Daddy.
roll. There's no
Yeah.
grapple check in this, so just roll strength. He's going to be able to roll to resist, but I doubt he's going to.
That is a 19 plus 5.
All right, he
Oh,
rolled
no.
a 6, so he is not resisting. So you choke him out. He starts gurgling a little bit and trying to yell, but after a few minutes, he goes limp, and you realize that he is now unconscious.
Yeah, I'm going to make sure his sword gets put in his hand and he's laying next to the queen.
Yep.
And then I'm going to grab Kane by the poo penis and teleport out of it.
All right, you're teleporting back to the Nexus?
I think so, yeah. I'm just going to go
That's-
ahead, grab the
Can you
necklace
give me
and
a
get the
heads
fuck out
up
of
so
there.
I can fly the fuck out of there into the Nexus?
Yeah, I'll have, like, listen, guys, I have killed the queen. I made the emperor look like he did it, and now I'm getting the fuck out of here. Bye-bye.
All right, I'm gonna follow suit.
Okay. You follow suit, and as that happens, all three of you have now teleported out of there, and you are back at the Nexus. Cham, you are the only one that is left there, and you are leading the charge along with the king to the Imperial tent as they begin tearing it down and cutting through the fabric. I am going to say that you and the king are the ones that eventually find the queen's dismembered and decapitated body, along with the unconscious emperor.
This motherfucker killed your queen. And I'm just gonna start beating the fuck out. I'm like, you killed the queen.
This is war! This is continued war!
War.
All right, as that happens, Cham, I am going to have you roll a perception check.
Okay.
Damn, that's funny. Okay. All right, so Cham, as you do that, you see that there is a large number of Imperial archers that have lined up on the other side of the clearing, and they are about ready to start shooting. They have their bows drawn.
I'm gonna step back a little bit where I'm out of sight. And I'm gonna teleport to the fucking helm.
Okay, teleport back to the Nexus. Okay, so you, all right, so you step back a little bit. You teleport as the arrows are fired, and you are propelled back through the portal. Now, what I'm going to tell you what happens. I'm going to tell you what happens next. So what happens next is the volley of arrows actually kills a large amount of the mob that was going to swarm the tent, and it does injure the king. However, the king retreats far enough where both armies then engage in a battle and proceed to retreat after a little while after the emperor is escorted out on wagon. He did get a lot of bruises from being beaten by your shotgun. But he is transported out via a wagon, and the king is eventually taken away with the arrow in his shoulder, and the war does continue. So, Cham, you're the last one out, but all four of you eventually come through the portal, and Doth looks at you. Well, it didn't happen exactly like it did in the original timeline, but we got the end result right, so I'm cool with that. She wasn't going to mother any children to him anyway. Completely barren. He had no idea.
I'm just gonna be laughing my ass off. Like, it worked like a charm.
That it
I'm just
did,
gonna be
gentlemen.
standing there looking at my hand that is covered in poo, just utterly dismayed.
Yeah.
You want me
yeah.
to
Look at
hand
him
you?
and
No,
like
I'm gonna
raising my
hand you
eyebrows.
like one of those little handkerchiefs. You might want to use
Uh,
this.
So Doth
Thank you,
taps-
Bird Girl.
You're welcome.
So Doth taps his staff on the ground and gives in your hand is several moist towelettes. The other thing is he looks at Kane and says, "God damn, that thing's dirty. I don't want to keep seeing that. Hang on a second." All right, so he taps his staff on the ground, and the dick that is on Kane's head disappears.
No.
If you tell me he is a dick butt, I quit.
Unfortunately, because he knows Kane is such a degenerate, he then taps his staff again, and Kane?
He's got a front butt.
No, he doesn't. Kane, you are now Edward Penis Hands.
No.
God, why?
So your hands have now turned into two dicks.
No! Why are you being cruel to us?
I ain't being cruel to you. I'm being cruel to him. Now he can't even hold things.
Yeah, but he enjoys this kind of thing.
I'm gonna yell. I'm gonna yell to him. I was
I do.
like, y'all guys played it so well. We did it.
All right. So that is Portals of Pain number 2. Now, would you guys like to do 3 or would you like to do Jackbox?
Let's do Jackbox because I'm gonna
Yep.
go to the store and get a drink.
Okay, that makes sense. So we'll cut the session off here with that one. So that is Portals of Pain, Portal number 2.